hope you're all doing great. So today I'm here to share my journey over the last 15 days of becoming an author. Also want to share few of my takeaways from writing this book. So to begin with, I have been telling people, or I have been telling everyone, that I am in the process of writing a book for the past 2 years now. So what really changed or transformed in the past 15 days? So I realized that it's been taking too long than what really it needs to take time. So after realizing that, I felt yes, it's high time I start taking an action towards making that word of mine into a reality. So looked out for help to push me to get into the action mode. So that was none other than a coach who could really help me to, get into action of writing a book. So through my friend, I got to meet this wonderful coach who promised to make you write a book in the 7 days time. So I was super excited knowing that, because I know which I have been working for 2 years, and I can convert into an action. There's nothing like it. So then I enrolled to the program by the coach Zubin, who has been helping people to finish their book in 7 days. So yes, it was a wonderful 7 days journey. See, for me, it was like, when I am into doing something, it doesn't mean that I have to put a stop or a comma to anything that I am practicing every day. So that I'm very clear of from day one before I commit myself to do any of my actions. So yes, I had my programs to run, I had my people to coach, and I had my own appointments to handle. With all that, I said yes, I will enroll to the 7 days program where I'm going to be finishing my book. So yes, to my surprise, I could finish the book in 8 days, and I published my book on the eighth day itself. So, and the biggest success that I received after I published this book is my book became a number one on Amazon Kindle e-version. So where many people bought the book, and let me tell you, I constantly was postponing or procrastinating my action taking to write a book, because I constantly believe that who is going to read it anyway. I keep talking to so many people, I keep coaching a lot of people, so they get everything that they need through from me. So when I saw many people buying my book, I realized it was my belief that there's nobody out there who is waiting for my book. And it's a wonderful feeling for me that I could become an Amazon number one author, where I didn't believe in myself that I could be one of that. And even after publishing, I never gave it a thought. Only after I think 2 days of publishing, I saw the ranking, and to my surprise, it went on, raising up, and it became the number one. So all thanks to each one of you for making this possible. Because of you are all blessings and wonderful wishes that the book is at the number one now. Here are 6 most important takeaways for me from the journey of becoming an author and a number one Amazon writer. So first and foremost thing which really helped me to become an author in 8 days is the discipline. The discipline that I have been practicing for many years. Without that discipline, I think I wouldn't be able to draw lines and say that this is your time and I want to finish the tasks that have been assigned to me for the day one. So that is where I think it has been successfully completed. Yes, I have been postponing this for many years, and because I had this discipline of doing task given to me in the specified time is what really helped me to complete the book and publish it on time as promised. Yes, with 1 day delay because I was supposed to complete in 7 days. I did extend 1 day. I think that is where I have to really fine tune my discipline to some more. So there's a huge room for progress. So that is the number one takeaway. Second takeaway for me is stick to time schedule. If you say at 8 o'clock you're sitting to write a book or do anything that you promised yourself, stick to that time schedule. If you are procrastinating, I think it will take you also the more than 2 years the way I took time for. So I think schedule your work and stick to that time. So if you are able to do that in everyday routine, I'm sure any task would be easy to achieve. Okay. The third biggest learning is work on only controllables. That means, see, put your effort and dedication and commitment on things that are under your control, like your time and your discipline, and it's you who's writing. So focus on them rather than people disturbing you, distracting you, or phone calls distracting you. You have a control on setting yourself away from the phone, setting yourself away from the social media, or avoid people who are eating into your time. Draw boundaries on relationships which take away most of your energy, and you're left with zero energy to focus on your goals. Number four learning is keep focused. So if you are setting a task and you have a timeline for it, keep your focus on the task that you have to complete before the time given to you. So if you're constantly distracted and you are getting into every requirement that you need your attention to, I think you will be sucked into that activity rather than focusing on what is the task that you have assigned to yourself and the time limit that you have given. So keep your focus on what needs to be completed for that moment. I think after that you have all the time to focus on all the other things. Fifth biggest takeaway for me is believe you can do it. Yes, I never believed that I can complete my book in 7 days, to tell you honestly. So yes, it might be easy for me to tell the whole world now that no, it was possible because I did it. No. So actually when I started writing the book, I never really believed that I would be able to complete it. However, I was committed that I will do my best in the 7 days. So it came as a surprise to me as well when I published the book on 8th day, because I still feel that there was much more that I can add to in that book. However, version 1 is better than version none. So that is where I had to really accept to myself and believe it is possible in 7 days. I will do it and I will do whatever it takes. I think that is what was my biggest takeaway, that before I jump into any action, I will believe that I can do it and I will give whatever I am best at. So that is what has made it possible for me. Number 6 best takeaway for me from becoming an author in 8 days is constantly challenge yourself. If I'm every day doing the task that I'm constantly comfortable with, then there's nothing really exciting me in life. So I think the excitement that I went through in the last 15 days from starting my book to reaching the number one Amazon book, it was a loads of excitement, and it was really worth it, people. So if you really want to enjoy that process of excitement and happiness and success for you, I think you have to constantly challenge yourself. It is not necessary that you have to become an author. No, I'm not saying that. See, it can be something that you are constantly fearful about doing. So it can be as simple as doing a workout for you, or it is as simple as writing your own diary, or it is as simple as practicing a gratitude journal every day. So it is irrelevant what is that you're going to practice. However, are you breaking your own pattern and challenging yourself to do something new and going head on with that and facing that fear and coming out of it successfully? I'm sure struggling through that fear is the most difficult journey than going head on and facing it and coming out of it happily. So these are six most important takeaways for me from the process of writing a book in 8 days. I hope these are helpful for you, not only to become author but to also create a better version of yourself, and will also help you to lead a happy holistic life. So do visit the link given below to purchase my book and read through it. So looking forward to hearing from each one of you. Have a wonderful day, people. Love you all. Take care. Thank you.